Good morning, everyone. A very warm welcome to all present here. I am Megha, the host for today's session from SEMS Welfare Foundation. The session today is on the topic the role of self study in optimizing employment opportunities in India. Self study plays a crucial role in helping individuals gain independence, discipline, and in depth knowledge beyond textbooks. It bridges the gap between education and employability, and today's discussion will highlight its importance in shaping better career opportunities. Before we begin, let me take a moment to introduce SEMS Welfare Foundation. We are committed to building capacities and empowering individuals through awareness, training, and opportunities. Today's session is being held in collaboration with SEMS Web Solutions. It is my privilege to introduce our distinguished speaker, Mr. Lal Mohan Rajak, a motivational speaker and self trainer who has guided many students and professions in developing their personal and professional potentials. Now, without any further delay, I'd like to hand over the session to Mohan sir. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Megha ma'am. Sorry, Miss Megha. So we are going to start with this is very close to my heart, this topic when we talk about study skills, and also it is, you can say, added with or ornamented with personality development. So why have I chosen this topic? So before I start, I would request address honorable CEOSA, present dignitaries, and all my colleagues. We are colleagues. So today I am Lal Mohan Rajak. Already I'm introduced, author cum motivational speaker, retired senior and commissioned officer of Indian Air Force. For the last 20 years, I have been working in this field, having 40 years of experience in teaching, learning, and ultimately we need to have India as a developed nation. That is what I have dreamt, as we all dream. So we started in 2014 when I was teaching in Chinmaya Vidyalaya, Bokaro, after my retirement from Indian Air Force. Initial engagement 20 years, that is I took VRS, and then I started thinking and discussing that why not to think about Vision India 2040. Quality education for all, 96% employment generation, and let us include India into the list of developed nations. We have approximately in first world 5 to 6 nations, not more than that. India was a developing nation, but unfortunately it is now in underdeveloped nation. We may think mythologically we are developed. No, we are underdeveloped in the list when we say per capita income, employment generation, and the happiness, health, prosperity, security, and civilization, what we call in the society, what we say. So what could be one reason? When I talk, I always talk on pain, problem, and solution. That means we have to think about the symptom. We have to think about, as a social scientist, we all are social scientists. We think India is a geographical nation. In a geographical area, we, the people, living beings, animals, and human beings stay. And we need to stay in our own areas. Wild animals live without laws, but civilized world, people live with social norms and laws. But where from these two things come? This comes from study. Study means what? Whatever we learn from our five sense organs: ear, eyes, nose, tongue, skin. So these all make the thing method of studying. We know that a human being is governed by its one organ, that is called mind: conscious, subconscious, and unconscious. When we have this, if we go for one thing, what is the symptom? Diagnosis, disease, and then cure. So in India, when we see what is the symptom is poverty, unemployment, lack of health, lack of sanitation, lack of per capita income, lack of happiness. We have everywhere haphazard life. I'm staying in Bangalore. I'm lucky. I have seen, this is one of the best human index place where people early in the morning when I go, I think that okay, today I'm going to find somebody who is not happy and who is going to quarrel with me. But for the last 5, 6 years, I never found such a man here. Why? Because life index is very high. In India itself, we have one city. So why not we have 29 capital and another all union territories like Bangalore? I appreciate this. Why? Because the study skill is very high. And when we talk about study skills, what are those? What makes study? Study is nothing. It is teaching, training. This is a method of making an individual civilized. Civilized means we stay in a society, in a geographical area, call it nation or state. When we stay with the neighbors, with the fellow men, women, colleagues, with peace, we all are healthy. We should be happy. We should be contented. We should help each other. We have to maintain the brotherhood. So from where all this come? This come only through one word, that is called study. Civilization is developed through study. Study includes teaching, training, counseling, motivation, guidance, time management, stress management, and so on. I have decided and I have developed 7 skills. Rather, it is already developed. My contribution is to compile all these. TQRS. I used to teach my student in the classroom. Now let us see two case studies. One is a developed nation's classroom. Other one is underdeveloping nation's class. In one classroom, which is underdeveloped nation, we see the chaos. Students are talking. Just imagine, they are careless, not studying, keep gossiping, keep throwing whatever they have in their hand. Teacher comes, doesn't bother who is doing what. He writes on the board something. Time up, goes. This is called teaching. He has not trained the people. He has not counseled the people. He has not motivated the people. He has not guided the people. He has not anything. He has not done anything to make them civilized, to have brotherhood in the society, in the nation. And there is a zero contribution to make India a developed nation. We have 67% of population residing in rural areas, and 99% of these classes are like that. Why the unemployment and India is underdeveloped nation? Because we are not able to cater the classrooms in the rural India. And again, 10% of the population in urban areas, they reside in the slum areas. There also we have same classroom. So underdeveloped nation has this classroom, the developed nation. When you go to the school, in the gate you will find security. If a child has gone earlier, the child is secured mentally first, emotionally, and then he goes inside, finds good infrastructure. The teacher in time comes, smiles, gives friendly gesture, and then starts talking. Student listen, and attention is what is study. The most important ingredient of study skill is the listen. What do we do? Either we read or listen, we comprehend, we analyze, and then we understand, memorize, and at the last we respond. What do we do? A word comes, an idea. What is the communication in teaching, training, or the process of study? What do we do? Our brain, from one brain, message goes to the other brain. Message goes to the other brain, idea, and that takes the form of one model. What is the model? Either in writing, either you read or listen. If somebody listens attentively or reads attentively, let us go back thousands years, 100 years. What was the process? Was there any book? The gurukuls, the gurus, they used to speak, and all the students used to sit in front of them. Attentively they used to listen. So the ingredient, the most important ingredient, which we call the classroom model in the developed nations. In India, we have one developed India, other one developing India, and other one is underdeveloped. When we go to rural areas and the slum areas, India is underdeveloped. Small cities, district headquarters, developing India. In metros where we have the best public schools, international school, that is developed nation. So that means India is divided. But what is the developed India? It is only 5%, maybe 3 to 5%. If we see 96.5% students of Indian population students, they study in government school, state-run government. Only 3.5% students are able to have access to public schools, international school, and that is a developed India. That is developed nation. So we are not able to cater the classrooms in the rural area, in the slum areas, suburban areas. How can we do it? We have to change it. And we, the youths, I include myself among the youths only, because I think like so 65% population of India is of youth. If all the youths come forward for their well-being. And what is the well-being? Each youth must have adequate employment. Either the people are underemployed or not at all employed, not satisfied. So how can we do that? So the study is the process, the method which can enable, empower the youth to have health, happiness, prosperity, security, and pride. How can we do that? We have 7 skills. We know that for employment today, the role of study skills in optimizing employment in India. What do we do? What is the meaning of employment? Employment is earning livelihood with pride, adequate per capita income, with the help of hard skills and soft. In education, in academies, we get in the form of certificate hard skill. What about the soft skill? 85% Oxford University research, only 15% of your hard skill the engineering certificate, medical certificate, management certificate, whatever it is, CA certificate, only 15% of that is going to contribute in your success. Rest 85% of your success depends on soft skill. And this soft skill comes from where? It is completely from study skill development. So what is the difference? What I am trying to say, that the developed nations classroom adopt the study skill. Vice versa. Opposite to that, the rural area that is underdeveloping and developing areas in India itself, we follow the low standard study skills in the classroom. When we say study skills, it is a combination of seven TQRS: thinking, questioning, reasoning, discriminating, select right, reject wrong. I already I was speaking about the skills. So I was talking about innovation. So any country can be developed only when we have research and development in all the areas. Now I was going through one session, the secret of success of number one world, that is developed nations. They invest more on research and development, and they invent machines and other things which are sold to the developing and underdeveloped countries in a very high rate. Have we developed any fighter aeroplane? Have we developed any machines of high technology in India? No. So this is the actually determining determinant. So then comes, after innovation comes observation. Observation is the process of utilizing our sense organs and learning, and then utilizing to make the nation, the world happier, and to live with prosperity and happiness. And the last comes creating. So in study, you will find so many students very intelligent, highly capable, toppers. They do everything. But at the last, when time comes for writing competitive examinations, they get afraid of that. Either they have an apprehension that if they fail, the people around them are going to criticize, and that fear is always there to prevent them moving further. So what I say, that creation, write examination. Once you have prepared everything, write examination, go for competitive examination without fear. Once you have studied well, there is no reason why you should be getting afraid of that. So these 7 activities, let us analyze this. What are we going to have in the classroom which are developed nation? They encourage the student to think. They gave case studies. Take example of Finland, the most developed nation in term of education, the best education system they have. And they have this culture of excellence and history of being topper in all the field, in the field of education for the last 150 years history they have. Be it mathematics, be it science, be it any other subject. Whenever there is an international competitive examination, the students of Finland will be toppers. Why? Because they have put effort. Maximum allocation of fund is on the education study. They encourage the students, they train the student, teach the students to think. In a day, approximately 3 hours classes are organized for them. Rest of the classes are outside. Not before 7 years they are given admission in the schools. And we all will be surprised to know that the teachers in Finland are the highest paid and regarded even better than what we call here IS officers. They are given that, and up to master degree or even PhDs, government funds, everything. In India, we have the most developed state educationally, that is Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu has the same, approximately 1 or 2% or 10% can be, they follow the Finland formula. From class 1 to master degree, all the fees, everything will be paid by the government. In Kerala, almost all the engineering, medical, and management institutions keep 10% seats reserved for the people who are economically back. You see the condition of these two states. So as I was talking about, study makes difference. The pattern of study is decided, determined by the condition, situation in the classroom. Am I audible, ma'am? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, you are audible.
Okay. So this is what I wanted to say. So some of the fact points I would like to go for today. See, this study skill is a very vast syllabus subject. It is a subject like physics, chemistry, math, and it has chapters. The first chapter we are going to discuss today is making most of the classroom. And when we talk about the classroom, so let us already we have discussed that 7 study skills are thinking, questioning, reasoning, discriminating, choosing right and rejecting wrong, observing and learning. The next is innovation and creation. The most powerful skill of study is listening. Listening can be divided into 7. I'm wrapping up because time will be more now. So later on we can have Q&A. So all those who are willing to go for after recording, they can keep this note. So listening, once listening is the most powerful skill of study, then it has to be worked upon. Types of listening: reception, whatever we listen, if we are able to receive those things, this is what is first category. The second is understanding. Whatever we listen in the classroom or in the seminars, as we are doing now, if we are able to understand, then listening becomes the most powerful skill. The third process in listening is evaluating. Whatever we listen or we read or we get in the form of message must be analyzed and then responding. If we are able to analyze and then we have understood that, okay, this is good for us, we'll continue listening, or if it is not beneficial, will discontinue. This happens in the classroom. If a teacher starts giving lecture, teaches the student, gets message, okay, enough. The teacher is not able to convince us, we are not going to study. And this happens. But if the teacher is amply interested and able to convey the message in a interesting ways, the students and the people who are listening audiences will be attached to that. So fourth is responding. And the fifth one is remembering. Everything, when we have done all four stages, then it is evident, it is mandatory to have it in memory, because everywhere we cannot carry the book, the notebook. So reading, listening turns into comprehension, and then comes analyzing, remembering, and then storing in the permanent subconscious mind memory, and then we recall. This is what is all about listening. The most powerful skill, one of the most powerful skills of study, and everybody would like to master it. Then only listening will not help. We need to have technique of study. So in one word, we are going to have this as a formula. We have to keep it in memory, the word here, HEAR. H for halt. Stop whenever you are listening or you are reading. Stop everything and with full attention, concentration, you listen whatever you want. If you are able to listen for 5 minutes, it's okay. Leave everything. If you are able to read for 5 minutes, okay. Leave everything. Stop everything. Halt. That is called halt. Then comes engage. Whenever you are listening or reading, get engaged. When you are asking question, asking doubt, you are getting engaged, and then your brain is able to interpret and the right meaning you get, and study becomes very useful, fruitful. The third word is a anticipate. When a speaker speak what the next word or sentence he or she is going to speak, the audience, the listener, the student must be able to anticipate. And likewise, in between, speaker will not tell everything. The teacher will not read the book, entire book. There will be chances to have meaningful things available between the lines. So we say understand between the lines. This comes, wow, this is called anticipate. Then comes R. The fourth word is R, replay. What happens whenever we listen any lecture, attend any seminar, or we are in the classroom, whatever is taught, whatever is spoken, we forget to revise, repeat immediately. The mind has the capacity to recall the thing when you go for the things replay. It is better to rewind that. Now, suppose it is going to be recorded, it is being recorded. If somebody wants to have full utilization of this lecture, immediately after this, they can go for listening the video, audio, and seeing the video. This is called replay, but it must be immediate. And then we are going to have how the study skill can be developed effectively with formulas. So what is the ultimate goal of a youth, of an individual? Blending of career with capability. Why do we attend seminars, webinars? We go to the classes, especially it is for the students, whether they are in the schools, the university, the institutions, everywhere, or the people who are in professions and they attend the seminars. Study is required. So why do we need? We need to blend our capabilities with career. If we have decided which career is to be taken, then that capability required for the particular career is to be developed, to be enhanced, and this is through study. And already I told you, this is a combination of 7 skills, but the actions are different. Teaching, training, counseling, motivation, guidance, time management, and stress management. These are the actions, and these are responsible for enhancing your capabilities. Then comes P3. This is C square formula. C square formula, blending career with your capabilities. This gives boost to your career, and it is only possible through study. All the skills what I have mentioned, hard skills and soft skills, those TQRDOS, these are the soft skills. Hard skills are what? Teaching, training, counseling, motivation, guidance, time management, and stress management. These are the hard skills. Now let us have the next formula, that is P3. P3 is purpose, process, and product. Why do we need to have the youths to go for study, for schooling, and in the schools and the universities? What is the purpose? Purpose to have healthy, happy, and prosperous life. That means we need to take the nation towards the to be included in the developed nation. Then only we can have, as I told, that we have developed India in the form of Bangalore, Pune, Hyderabad, Mumbai, and then Delhi, where we have more than 96% employment available for the youth. And these five cities have more than 25 lakhs engineers. 15 lakhs engineers get passed out from the universities every year. And these five cities are able to have 25 lakhs and more. Why are they here? Other professionals are there because they have opportunity of having employment. The idea is what? If we want to have prosper, developed India, we need to boost, enhance the percentage of employability. And to my mind, if we are able to have 96% and above, in the most developed nations, we have 98, 99%. Those who are not in got employment, they are given stipend, they are given scholarships, financial assistance from the government. So this is what 3-4% always will be there. They will not go for employment because of some reason. So idea is that by 2040, if you want to have 96% employment generation in India through the efforts and endeavors to be put by the youths of this nation. When we have 65% of the youths in this nation, the has decisions are to be taken by the youth, or the ideas, research, the knowledge, wisdom of the youth. They have to come forward and lead the nation. So purpose is to have quality education in India by 2040 through study skills and capability developing the capability of India to have 96% employment generation. So how will it be possible? It will be possible through P5 formula. It is given in my book. You can succeed in Amazon. 4 books are available there. So P1 positive attitude, P2 planning, P3 preparation, P4 practice, and then comes P5, that is performance. How are we going to have qualitative, effective study pattern in all the schools, in all the institutions, irrespective of social, economical, and educational background of the students and the parent? We can have. So one thing is very easy. We cannot send every child to the most equipped schools, but we can educate them through these webinars, seminars for study, because only two things are required: study skills and then certification. Already I told you that hard skill are through certification and soft skill is through self-study skill. So we have seen this. Now we are going to wrap up. Already I have explained what the study skill is, but again we see this. Study skills play a significant role in optimizing employment opportunities in India by enabling individuals to acquire relevant skills, and here are some ways self-study skills can enhance employability. Then what are the key benefits? And the listening is a multi-stage process in which we receive, we digest, and we respond to the information. So I welcome our president of All Round Social Development Association, Mr. Hari Singh sir. I am national convener of that. Namaskar, sir. So there is a difference between hearing and listening. When the students are, or the people, adults are in a seminar, the students are in the classroom, we can have two scenarios. We can hear, that means whatever the words and sentences are coming from one side of the ear goes out from the other. Gigo, word gigo is used in computer field. Garbage in, garbage out. Whatever the input will be, the same will be output. So if the students, the adults, all the people who are interested, they are able to understand the study, then they have to make difference between the two words, hearing and listening. Hearing means what? Listening minus attention. When you are hearing, that means you are listening but not listening includes hearing plus attention. Acquiring new skills, how to become a better listener. Currently, absorbing and processing information at each level makes you a better listener. Listening is one of the greatest study skills. Practicing effective listening during class. To understand easily, let us divide the listening process into 5 stages. Already I have explained it. Receptive, understanding, evaluating, responding, and remembering. Already I have explained just before a few minutes. And then we are going to have the second. Already I have explained that two things are required in study skills. One is listening, that is the most powerful skill while studying, and the second is study technique. The word here already explained. HEAR, halt, engage, anticipate, and then replay. I think this is amply clear. Already I have discussed in the last session before 5 minutes. And then we have seen that how the study can equip the youth, the adults, the grown up people, those who are retired after 60 years, the soft skill. Soft skill, as already explained, that 85% of the contribution in the process of success is done by the soft skill. So to wrap up, I think we have to have some few minutes for question and answer also. So to wrap up, what is study? It is a process of enriching the brain of the youth, the adults, the grown up people to have happiness in life, prosperity in the economic field, and health when we talk about the physical and the social. FDCS square is also one of the best thing to explain here. Through study, what do? We need to fulfill the requirement of FDCS square: food, drink, clothes, shelter, and security. Security, when we talk about social security, emotional security, spiritual security, health security, all sorts of security. So when we have all five things, FDCS square, life becomes easier. And this is only through employment. And when we talk about employment, it is directly proportional to the standard, the level of study in the classroom, in the seminars, in the webinars. So we have started, we need to have Vision India 2040 fulfilled. That means a developed nations, India as a developed nation, having 96% and above employment generation, then we have to go to the classroom where the students are to be equipped up to class 12th, and after that in graduation and post graduation, and thus we can achieve the goal of having optimization of employment in India through self-study skills enhancement, irrespective of the background, social, educational, and economical in throughout the country. That's all from my side. If somebody has any question, as I have expressed earlier, I have explained that unless we have engagement, question answer, we cannot understand, we cannot respond, we cannot replay. Thank you so much. I'm Lal Mohan Rajak, author cum motivational speaker and today's speaker, SEMS Welfare Foundation. Thank you so much.
Thank
Over
you,
to
sir.
Smega. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you,
sir,
sir.
Thank you.
for such an insightful and powerful session. We truly gained
Thank you.
many great takeaways, such as importance of self-study and the realities of developed and underdeveloped classrooms, the importance of soft skills in generating employment in our personal life as well. So this session was truly impactful. I extend my warm regards to Mohan sir and heartfelt thanks to everyone who participated today. Before leaving, I kindly request everyone to turn on their cameras so that we can take a group screenshot. Please everyone turn on your cameras. Also don't forget to join us for our next session on pros and cons of technology in education, which will be held on 6 October from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. Lastly, I request all participants to fill out the feedback form provided in the chat box. Your feedback means a lot to us. Thank you once again and have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much, Mega. So, shall I leave any question?
Hello. Yes, sir. Yeah, thank you so much, sir. It
Thank
was
you, ma'am.
very nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, sorry, I was in a call actually, so
it's
that's why,
okay.
yeah.
It's okay. Yeah.
So, participants, do you have any questions? You can please ask, Lal sir. He would be, able to resolve it. So the event is open for the questions now. Any questions from the audience side? So,
Please
Mohit, you
come.
were asking me some questions. Now, do you have any questions? Please feel free to unmute yourself and have a conversation with sir.
The question was simple. They said they are helping around some localities also, like Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh. I read about it, and also tribal. Am I wrong? Am I right?
Yeah, I'm able to hear you. Please tell me.
So currently, I am physically traveling into these states, and I am
Okay.
contributing as a sports intern
Hmm.
as management.
Okay.
And currently, I am representing as a private coach.
Hmm.
But alongside, I am also able to help the kids. Which were adopted through Surya Foundation,
Hmm.
government school, Kanya
Okay.
Shiksha Parisar.
Okay.
So, just to get a location idea also, what
Huh.
kind of content we will be providing them who we are educating, the children or the parents, because as we can see, parents, they are mostly illiterate.
Okay. So, shall I answer?
Yeah, please, sir.
Okay. So what has happened in one of the place? There is a place. I'll give you the case study. The answer is in that only. Okay. So there is a place in Bihar where people are, economically very backward, socially backward, educationally backward. Before 20 years, one student was able to crack IIT. Somehow he cracked. And then he thought that why not to 1,500 families are residing there and all are engaged in one particular profession, very low income group. And he had one idea that these people who are not educated, parents are not educated, engaged in, that craft, and the students are studying in the government schools. He decided to have, one library, digital library. He developed that. He established one trust. He took help of the local authority and the people and the local people. And then he established few computers he put there and book. He was posted somewhere. Online education he used to give every day. And what was the education? He had open session. Keep studying from 8 o'clock morning till 8 o'clock night. The students will be studying there. They will do self-study. And they will have, whatever they are able to understand, they will understand. Whatever the doubts they have, they will write down in a notebook. And in evening, when the person is free from his office, 1 hour, 2 hour, he will be sitting in front of the laptop and then he will ask the question. The students will ask the question, and likewise, he will have interaction with the parents also. And he solved one person, one man army. And now you will be astonished. That is called IITians village in Bihar in all over the world. Every year they are able to produce 15 to 20 IITians. This year they have produced 40 IIT. Likewise, we have one village in Jaunpur area, UP, 47 IS officers from the same village. This is what is happening because of the awareness. Awareness is what? The best way is to have online classes, online digital library. There the people will come. If somebody comes for 5 minutes, you give them the example. We have one village in Gujarat. That is the most developed village. We can dharma or something like that. That is the most developed village in the world. Some 10 banks are there. And from one village, people are able to supply electricity to the town. One Sarpanch did this. And in Madhya Pradesh, already you have one Miss Sharma. She did this. They have interaction with the lay people, uneducated people, but we have to communicate. That is the soft skills. That is the reason I told you that in study skills, we have to put the soft skill at the top, listening, then communicating. Isn't it? Am I clear, sir? Okay. So you can do this through digital library.
Thank you.
Welcome. Any other question?
Any other questions? Any other questions? Team, any other questions from anyone? Yes, Megha. Yeah.
No, ma'am. No question.
No questions. Okay.
Yeah.
How
Thank
to
you, sir.
do digital library, sir?
Okay. Please be visible.
How to do digital library, sir?
Okay. Are you able to come in front of the camera or you are in audio?
Yes.
Okay. How to develop digital library, isn't it?
Yes.
So you need only few computers.
Hmm.
See, in each panchayat you have CSC, Common Service Center, isn't it?
Yes.
That is licensed. So
Yes.
from there you can have, beside that office, we can have one classroom. Already connection is there. Each village, each panchayat is having already tower, na? So internet is available. See, Jio
Yes.
or all these internet connection is available in almost all the places in all over India.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
This is the boon, na? So you have, all the people have, this is smartphones,
Yes.
but they are not knowing how to use it, and the parents and the teachers have done, the work of villain. They are stopping the children to use that. Don't stop. What you do, train the children, the youths, the people who are grown up to use the laptop, the mobile, the internet,
Yes.
in YouTube. And that will be possible only through digital library. Digital library means in place of books, you are going to have, laptop, computers, tabs,
Yes.
mobiles. Okay.
Okay.
But that will be supervised, under control. See, at home, children do what they do, what they see, you don't know. In the
Yes.
classroom, everything will be monitored. And moreover, we can have on a smart TV, one centralized. In place of blackboard, we can have, bigger TV. So what do we do? When we go for digital library, first thing we do, we purchase one, 65 or 99 inches smart TV. connect it with your mobile,
Mhm.
then open your this YouTube, then all sorts of things.
Yes.
I'm able to connect with you digitally, no sir.
Yes.
I'm not in front of you. You are
Mhm.
using your mobile. I'm using my mobile laptop.
Mhm.
This is what is digital connectivity.
Yes.
So if you have the digital library, the
Mm.
10, 15, 40, 50 people are sitting,
Mm.
smart TV is there like laptop that is working as laptop.
Yes.
Okay. And you need to have developed that digital library. How? That will be a classroom,
Mm.
virtual class,
Yes.
where you have one teacher to have control over the people, visual, that is supervision.
Yes. Yes.
And that smart TV is going to display everything. Suppose I am taking classes, this lecture is going to be visible for them. Okay.
Okay.
I have done it. I am already running. I am director of a school that is in
Mm.
Jharkhand, and some 900 people, students are there. I
Mm.
conduct online class from here.
Mm.
You need one smart TV or display board,
Is there
and then
library is
projector.
get
Yeah,
it?
yes. And anybody will help you. If you go to, yeah, okay. So any doubt?
No.
Thank you. Likewise, if somebody has doubt, now please come forward.
Thank you.
Regarding education, study skills, the toughest question, you come to me with toughest question, because our idea is to have 96% employment generation by 2040 and taking India toward developed nations status. Okay,
Yes.
thank
Okay.
you.
Okay. Thank
Anyone can come with the question.
So, any other questions? If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Okay. So, I think they are done with the questions.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Thank you so much, sir. Once again,
Thank
the
you so much.
session was very nice and informative. Looking forward to hear a lot from you also.